Managing your comment library, Part 1, an overview. So I'm looking to take some management of my comment bank. So I'll walk you through some features that are found within Aspen that will help you manage that. So go into the Tools area. And then I'm in the Comment area in the side toolbar. And then click on this blue comment if you need to launch the system. So right now you'll see that there's a menu bar that we'll be using to help us manage our comment bank. And you'll see there's a table here that includes the comments. So this comment bank consists of 4,994 comments, and that's quite unmanageable for me to sift and sort through. So I'll use the table headings to help me communicate that. So the ID, this is something if you're creating your comments is a required step. And you'll notice that there's a large number of them almost here in this list that are just comments. And they are the ones that were transferred over from a Trillium comment bank. And you'll see that the owner of that is LKDSB. You will have also comments in here that you personally have created, and you will find your name as the owner listed there. So in this example, you'll see my name, Pam Gallant. The preview is something that may be added in, and it gives a brief description of what's in the code of the comment, so the content of the comment. The next three are category 1, 2, and 3. And if they are the LKDSB UAT site, they've set them up to be either achievement category or progress category. And then category 2 for them is subject, and category 3 is grade 1, all the grade options. When I was creating my own comment bank, I changed the categories here to make it a little bit more meaning for me. So I have, when I'm putting in my own comments, I'm using category, and I'm using, for subject, I'm using category 2 for the grade level, and category 3 is the level. You will establish this category headings based on what is useful for you when you're creating your reports. Disabled means, so right now these are on no, so they're not disabled, so that means they're visible to you. If you wish to hide a comment, you can do that by changing that to a Y, and it will disable the comment. So yes, I've disabled it, and that means basically hiding it until you want to engage it all. Over here is something important to keep an eye on. So I'm in the all codes version here, so that's why I have almost 5,000 characters. So this is important to note what you're looking at in this table, because sometimes you're like, I can't find what I'm looking for. Make sure you're in the right layer of this table. With this table, you can sort them alphabetically. So since it's all comments here, you can't see that in the ID. But in the preview category, you can see that they're all sorted by activity, and then that everything else after that is organized in alphabetical order. I'm just going to click on category for example. So you see these are all achievement comments. So if I click on category, it takes a moment for the table to switch. But see how in this category now that the category is alphabetized from Z to A, so subject, science, and progress. So you'll see that there's a change in that list. Click it back. Okay, so it's all here. So again, they're arranged by grade level. So if we read this, it's a phys ed comment, actively participating, grade 1, as we go through there. Okay, and so this is all code. So that's quite a bit. If you use this in this menu bar, the filter, let's look like a funnel. Right now it's in all codes. And so that means the owner of these will be LKDSB and the teacher. If I select accessible codes, the owner will still be LKDSB and the teacher name. And I like to work with my own library of comments, so I may not use these LKDSB comments ever, so I'm going to click on the enabled, and that will shorten my list considerably to be the owner of Pam Gallant, the teacher. This is a test environment for me, so I have a very small comment bank because I'm rebuilding my comment. You as a classroom teacher, your comment bank came over from Trillium into this, so you will have a much larger library, and this is what you may wish to manage. So I've been creating them to, all these comments to make sense for me. So the ID is a title that's required, and those titles mean something for me. A preview is the gist of the comment, and that helps me just when I'm applying the comment so I understand what's in that comment. And then category 1 for me is the subject. Category 2 is the grade level or learning skill that I'm assigning. And category 3 is the level. And all of these are disabled, no. So that means I have access to seeing them, and I have that here. So again, I know I'm in my enabled library by having the words here. The last thing I'll show you is about this table. So we looked at this filter, is the filter menu. You may wish to have an advanced filter. So it looks like a pop can here, so click on that. And then you will see all of these filter layers here: ID, preview, category 1, 2, 3, and disabled indicator. So that should sound familiar. I'm just going to close that because those headings are the same headings that you find here. So we can go and sort things based on all these actions. So I'm going to click on that. So if I wanted to find for my list all my grade 5 comments, and you might have to type that in. It remembers that you've been here. So search, and the list will shorten to just my grade 5 list. It's important for me to notice this custom selection over here because I would say I have more than one comment written, so I would like to get those back. I can do it 2 ways. I can just clear that filter and search, and they all come back. Or if I'll repeat that again, so grade 5, search. So it shortens it. I can also go back here to the funnel and click enabled, not custom selection, and I'll get my comment library back. So that's the first part you may wish to explore for managing your library.